He put his hand in front of himself and asked him to calm down and listen to him for a bit, and he continued to shout that he was frozen to death and he was telling him to calm down. But then Peepodong hit him in the face and calmed him down. Kim went down a little lower and said that he was finally ready to talk and everything should be resolved through negotiations, and asked if this was true. But then the soul began to rage and flutter again and said that just recently a stupid rat beat him up, they are thugs, and he is a thief. But then the hamster hit him in the face again as a precaution. Then the original calmed down again and meaningfully remained silent. The reincarnated one pointed at him and, with his eyebrows drawn together, said that firstly, he was not here because he had died, but had made a contract with the king of hell and had come to do construction. The spirit began to get even more furious, and he continued and said that he had not stolen his body, and was also shocked when he opened his eyes, and Lloyd asked if he wanted him to believe it, and asked who he really was. Then the hero lowered himself a little and said that he was a timid and boring young man studying civil engineering in a country called the Republic of Korea, and then gave his real name. The original calmed down a little and said meaningfully, and he continued and asked if the spirit believed him, because he had nothing more to say. Xavier watched the demons digging. But then he heard the dialogues of the hero and the soul, who said that none of this mattered, because he had come and demanded to take responsibility. The blonde looked away a little and heard his master say that after receiving this body, his family feels good, to which the original said that he appreciated it, and then asked how he dared to say it with his lips. And then the swordsman looked into the distance and thought about what only Kim could see, and wondered if he was talking to himself, but then realized that this speech. He frowned and thought that this was the real Lloyd. The soul continued to be indignant and said that if he had not interfered, he could have lived well and eaten well, but because of him he became a ghost without a residence permit. The hero scratched his chin and thought amidst the cries of responsibility, and then he raised his finger up and suggested acting differently. The reincarnated one again made a scary face and said that there was no point in helping him, so it was better to live well separately. The original was immediately dumbfounded by these words.